I, 27 male, confronted my girlfriend, 30 female, after she accused me of cheating on her. She sent me proof, but it looks fake. TLDR, at end after update. It's over now, and my lord, it was cruel and frustrating. Those guys who told me something is not right, and there is something more in all this mess. You were right. I will write everything chronologically that happened, so if this happens to someone else, at least he or she will get an idea, because this is a long affair. A bit of backstory, because it will be relevant later. My father was very harmful. He used to beat me with a belt and call me blank. He used to believe I was the product of my mother cheating on him. I never met my mother. Other family members told me she was peacefully deleted when I was a baby. My father told me she deleted herself. My father was peacefully deleted when I was 17. I told my girlfriend about this because I trusted her at that point in the relationship, and she was helpful and understanding. We were in a relationship for 2 years. She owns the house. She paid for most of the things, and I paid some bills and for food. We were both financially stable and independent. She earns more than me, but that was never a problem. We loved each other. First day. So on the first day my girlfriend came home late, I thought she was with her female friends. She didn't acknowledge me and went straight into the bathroom. When she came back, she started cursing me. She never cursed anyone. Then she started calling me a cheater and blank. Then she threw my plants on the ground. I froze. It kind of triggered something in me. She then told me to leave. So I took some important stuff and left without saying anything. I then called my buddy. Let's call them M&M. They are a gay couple. We were friends for a long time. They let me crash at their house and gave me a bed to sleep. Kept me away from alcohol. They told me to take a break because I was a mess. They also told me that maybe she cheated and this is all just to cover up. Then they invited me on a trip to their parents' house in a small village. I called my manager and asked for leave, which he approved. Next, I checked Facebook. She posted that she broke up with me and now she is with D, accused me of cheating on her, and called me blank. I was done at this point, so I deleted Facebook. It's kind of turned into a small movement because some girls started to tell their experiences too. Someone on Reddit told me to at least ask her for proof, so I asked her. She sent me Tinder convos where it looked like I'm flirting with one of her friends. She then sent me a photo of her with love bites on her. Those convos didn't sound like me, and M&M compared them with a real one. I was very angry she did all of this without even checking them. So I posted them on Facebook and called her out. Some people took my side. She again became very angry, trashed my stuff in her house, and posted them too. Now this became childish. My friends agreed too, because they were acting like teens and talking with them is not going to solve this. So I just gave my phone to them and told them to give it back to me after returning from the trip. I was happy at that point. I felt like I dodged a bullet. What happened on Facebook? My buddies are my guardian angels. After giving them my phone, they report them for cyberbullying or annoyment. They talked to others, made a few posts and videos. People initially didn't take my side because I didn't say anything. Stand up for yourself, people. My girlfriend's friend circle then started calling me gay because I was living with them. That was homophobic, so nearly everyone just stopped giving attention to them. Update. We left the house the next day for their parents' house. It's in a nearby small village. I enjoyed it and it helped me to forget everything. We were there for 2 days. Their family is very supportive for them. I got special treatment because they thought I was their third partner, which is kind of wholesome. We left their house and they told me some quite interesting things happened back in the town. They told me to think many times before taking any decisions. They gave me my phone back and told me my girlfriend tried to call me. When she called on their phones, they picked up. She told them there was a big misunderstanding and she is sorry and now wants to talk with me. I was hesitant at first, but it was a good opportunity to at least know what actually happened. So I called her right there because I wanted to end this. She tried to solve things there, but I told her I will only talk in person in a cafe and if she told me everything honestly. She agreed. We met in a cafe after returning. Buddies waited for me in the car. She tried to hug me and started crying. I didn't let her. We sat down and started talking. She told me what happened from the start. So 2 months ago, she got close with this group of girls. Let's call them Inner Circle. These are kind of those girls who make fun of protagonists in those American teen movies and dramas. Then there were 2 girls in the group. Let's call them L and T. I never met L and T personally. L hated me to the core. According to her, she deserves a real man, because I am not ripped and earn less than her. L kept manipulating my girlfriend for a month, and other girls helped her. So days before my girlfriend kicked me out of house, L and T made a plan. They created some Tinder convos where it looked like T and I matched, and I was flirting with her. She showed them to my girlfriend a day before she kicked me out, which made her furious. According to my girlfriend, it worked, because they were manipulating her for a month. So they told her to take revenge romance, kick me out later, and show me my place. They hooked up my girlfriend with a guy, let's call him D. D is a small business in town and he looks like one of those male undergarment models. D was unaware of Inner Circle's plan. He only knew that I hurt my girlfriend and he wanted to help her. Also, D had a thing for my girlfriend and he was only interested in a few hookups, My girlfriend, on the other hand, thought he was interested in a long-term relationship, so they had romance that day. She returned home and kicked me out. D moved into our house the next day. They again had some fun. Took some photos to send to me later. Everything was going normal until the homophobic rant. My girlfriend changed her relationship status on Facebook and added his name, which caused some confusion for him. It turned into a small fight. And because everything that inner circle planned was based on lies, and you have to make 1,000 lies to hide one lie, that small fight turned into a huge fight. T was done with drama and confessed what they did. T didn't want to humiliate me, just wanted my girlfriend and I to separate. When D understood they used him, he felt disgusted. He hated cheaters for some reason and wanted to teach me a lesson, which is still a bit messed up considering he did revenge romance. He left her, went silent. My girlfriend left those girls too. She told me she was very angry and sad at what she did. She also posted on Facebook that it was just a big misunderstanding and deleted older posts. She also told others to do the same. She told me she wanted to be together again and she will fix or buy some new stuff for me. She told me she gave me permission to sleep with whoever I want and she will even help me to hook up. I responded, I don't want to be with you anymore. You hurt me. Even if you were manipulated, you hurt me and told my personal trauma to others. And a single guy doesn't need his ex's permission to sleep with someone else. This is the last time we are meeting and I don't want you to contact me ever. You can keep what is left of my stuff. Goodbye. I left and paid for the coffee. I didn't look back. She started to cry and scream, I guess. People were staring at me. I got in Eminem's car and left. That was a few hours ago. Why I did this? Because it's not going to work. I hate her for how she handled it and hurt me. Every time I would be with her, I would imagine her with a bloody belt in her hands. She acted childish, even though she was an independent adult woman, which is a big red flag. I'd rather remain single for the rest of my life than live with someone who hurt me. What was my fault? I didn't stand up for myself. I should have on the first day. Stand up for yourself, even if the devil himself is standing in front of you. But not anymore. I will improve myself now. I'm still young. I will find someone in the future. What am I going to do? I'm going to talk with my manager and ask him to transfer me to another city. A new start will be great. Thanks guys for the advice. Too long, didn't read. Girlfriend's friends made fake Tinder convos and manipulated her to separate us. Hey guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out. Thanks. I read it all, man. Sounds like it was a very tough time for you. And your GF kept getting manipulated and did those things. Didn't even think twice to dig up the matter or anything, knowing full well it's so ducking easy to create fake Tinder profiles and start any type of convo you want just to frame a person. It's best you didn't go back to her. Just move on. You will find someone better. Just stay strong. Your girlfriend chose to believe her friends, L&T, who fabricated evidence that you cheated without verifying and discussing this with you. She told your secret about your personal trauma to others. She destroyed your personal items. GF chose to be selfish and cruel and cheat on you with D, then post about being with D online. Now GF wants to say, oops, sorry, and have you forgot what she did? You deserve someone who loves and respects you enough to give you the benefit of the doubt. You deserve someone who is a better judge of character and will choose to avoid people like L&T. You know now, due to her insecurities, she will jump to conclusions and revenge cheat. GF has broke your trust. Make her replace all that she has destroyed or take her to small claims court. Ghost her. You deserve someone who will respect, love, and commit to you. I hope you find healing and happiness. Why I did this? Let's call it like it is. She let herself get manipulated, and now she belongs to the street. After the new relationship didn't work out, she wanted you back as plan B. Good for you to stand up for yourself. Her story is a lie. Nobody has ever successfully asked some random unknown dude off the street to immediately bang and move into their home for free. The reality is that she's been secretly banging guy number 2 at guy 2's house, but now he's coming over to OP's for the first time. But, oh no, guy 1 is home. Gotta get rid of him quick. Oh no, guy 2 will wonder why guy 1's belongings are here. I'll say he cheated and I threw him out. Now she can hide the affair from OP since he's been tossed out and or justify having an affair, saying that it happened during their short misunderstanding. Soon, guy 2 arrives at his girlfriend's house, sees another man's belongings, dumps her. OP, get an STD test and do not go back. Good for you for standing up for yourself and doing what was right for you. Good for you for not taking her back. I'm so sorry that happened to you, and you're way better off without any of those people being anywhere near you forever. What a bunch of dramatic fools, and their bad choices do not reflect on you or your troubled childhood at all. Good luck in your new venture. Do not forgive. Rather, forget. Just let her go. Why do you even want to be with people like this? You did the right thing. Even if she was manipulated, she has that evil in her. She was ready to throw away 2 years without even talking to you. She used trauma to get to you, and that's disgusting. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. I despise cheaters, but would never jump to conclusions before talking to my SO. You will find someone way better. Good job at standing up for yourself. You dodged a major bullet, man. Even though she was manipulated, she clearly has no trust for you. She didn't listen to your side, didn't question her friend who was flirting with you in the fake screenshot, slept with someone else before she broke up with you with an intention of entering a long-term relationship with him, used some very personal, harmful traumas to hurt you, spread the lies online, trashed your stuff, tried to make you jealous, moved the guy in immediately after kicking you out. She then tried to just forget everything and guilt you into getting back together with her. Better something like this happens now than when you were married or had kids.